Good day, everybody. Bebo here. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Welcome back to Space Engineers, everyone. So, alright guys, between episodes, I did do one little thing, and that was I moved our freight terminal over to here. So that's going to free up this little kind of terminal right over here where we can kind of dock our big exploration cruiser, which I think would be really cool. And in the future, our motherships, any motherships that we do build. But yeah, I'm excited about that cruiser we started last episode. Anyway, let me go ahead and kind of quickly show you kind of what I did right here. Basically, I built like a little terminal right here, kind of like a little docking area, and I decided this would be a good spot for our freight because we have those big cargo containers in there. Oh goodness, I left the scaffolding on the cargo containers. That's right, I had to take the conveyor system apart underneath there, and that was supporting those big cargo things. So yeah, and you see here, his name is right side up. The reason how I got his name to be right side up was basically I put a little transfer point right there, connector right there, and so the reason he was actually upside down whenever he was docking, he or she, I don't know, it's a freighter. The reason it was upside down when it was over there was because it was docking on that side of the ship, and so now that I have it docking on this side of the ship, the name is always right side up. So yay! All right, so I want to go ahead and continue this episode working on our cruiser. I would like to get this cruiser, a bunch of stuff worked on this cruiser. So first thing I actually want to go ahead and do is I want to get some power up on this thing so I can get some lighting placed down. Oh, let me back over here. Let me back over here. Yeah. So I want to get some lighting. I want to get power on here so we can get some lighting going. And I'm thinking, let's see here. So we set up these guys last episode, and these guys are amazing. I am so crazy happy about these. I mean, the model inside of that, it's just absolutely incredible. It just blows me away every time I come over here. I love these things. I think I'm going to be spending a lot of time in here just because I think these things are amazing. They look so unbelievably cool. I think we're going to get into more modded blocks like that. I just love these modded models like that. They just look so unbelievably awesome. So I'm actually thinking we're probably going to use some modded blocks for our our reactor core. We're going to set a power system right here. I can't quite decide if I want to do a computer core right here or a power system. I think we're going to go ahead and do a power system right here. Then we'll do a computer core right in front of that. And then we'll do the shields up in front of that. I think that would be good. So yeah, I started kind of working on these like right here, like a little passage system, right? So I'm thinking that this would be kind of cool. So we kind of come in through like here. Whee! Let's not be in third person view. Get out third person. There we go. Okay. So we could kind of come in, peek our head into this little room right here, down this little corridor, then go down this corridor right here. And how about we don't do you like that and not like that? Oh goodness, this might be a little hard. Let's see here. What if we did like this? So this is what I was actually working on right before I started recording. So these aren't not done. What if we did like this? That's a lot better. Except that would make the outside look derpy. I wonder, is there an outside? Is there an outside block? Oh, that probably wouldn't work. How could we do this? There is actually one way we might be able to... No, that's not what I wanted to remove. There might be a way we can go ahead and do this with like this right here. What if we did like you? Like this. Let's see here. No, that's not going to work. Yeah. Okay, so we'd have to go ahead and do for the corridors, we're going to have to do it like this. So we'll go ahead to do you guys like that. And we'll go ahead and replace this one back over here like this. So rotate you around like that. And then go ahead and weld all these guys up. So come on. Weld, buddy. How come I can't weld those? Oh, there's something in the way. I don't know. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and kind of match up this corridor over here with that corridor right there. And then we'll go ahead and kind of start setting up a power room right here. I think that'd be really cool. That way we can get some lighting in here. I have some really cool lighting blocks that I actually want to go ahead and put in here. Right, my game's frozen. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and kind of look at lighting. So lighting like this. So it's these things. So corner lights. They look amazing. So like, let's see here. We can go ahead and put you, let's see, right here like this. I had some of these on a Titan. You might remember these. I had some of these on a Titan. I thought they looked really, really cool. But we can go ahead and put these up on the ceiling. That would be cool. Yeah, we go ahead and put some of these like this. So just down the corridor like this, right? So boom. I'll go ahead and put some of you right here as well. And maybe some right here. So like every other kind of block kind of thing. That might be kind of cool. And then maybe some right here. Would you prevent me? Yeah, the stairs might actually prevent those. No, they shouldn't because I did that one extra high. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Except I do need to do an airlock out here somehow, because this is going to be, this whole entire ship is going to be air pressurized, and I'm going to be using a script for the airlocks. There's an airlock script that we're going to be using. Yeah, someone did mention it down in the comments, and I definitely want to play with that script. It looks amazing. But yeah, so yeah, let me go ahead and kind of match up this corridor right here, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so I am running some heavy armor blocks right here, and I'm thinking that right here we're gonna have our reactor room and our shield room. So we're gonna have 2 rooms right here, and so they're gonna be they're gonna be kind of somewhat connected, but they're both gonna be protected. The most important thing is I'm thinking that this reactor room, right, because the reactor power, right, power and shields are gonna be our essential systems. So I'm thinking I want heavy armor blocks right here protecting those. And if we go ahead and protect our main essential systems right here, that as long as we have power and shields, I think we're going to be safe. But if our power and shields get taken out, then we're doomed. We're just doomed, right, in any kind of battle. And we will have auxiliary versions of these, right? So we're going to have auxiliary power and auxiliary shields as well, kind of up on the front part of the ship, the very forward part of the ship. So I did run my corridor. You kind of see I'm kind of running my corridor up a little bit right there. Yeah. So right now I'm just doing the heavy armor. So I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do these rooms right here. But yeah, so I'm thinking if we go ahead and put heavy armor blocks around our essential systems, then it's not going to be so essential to put heavy armor blocks around on the shell part of the ship, because this is just the interior of the ship. We're going to have a shell on the outside of it. And I'm thinking, oh, you have a line right there. Is that going to form an oxygen seal? I need to test that out. I need to test out whether or not that will actually form an oxygen seal. That's our corridor right there, right? We should probably go ahead and make it like a doorway right there, maybe. And then a doorway, how about right here? That'd be kind of cool. And let's go ahead and run our heavy armor. Continue our heavy armor back this way. Yeah, and you can kind of see I replaced some of that bulkhead right there with heavy armor as well. So yeah, so if we only put heavy armor around our essential systems, that's going to be a lot less heavy armor that we'll have to have on our ship, which will help keep our ship nice and light and nimble and fast is kind of my hope. I don't know if it's actually going to work out that way or not. I did put some interior walls in here as kind of like little filler areas, and I think interior walls are actually lighter. You know, these things right here, I think they're actually lighter than the kind of so that right there is an interior wall. I think it's actually lighter than like this right here, which is a light armor block, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I'll have to test that one out as well. But so here's our reactor. Let's go ahead and switch over to this one. So here's our reactor options. Let's go ahead and look out right here. So I'm thinking something like this might be really, really cool. There's also this one. And you kind of, this has conveyor systems on the sides, right? And I don't think it has one on the bottom. No, it doesn't. This one looks really cool. But this one, I was looking at it, I was like, this would be amazing. What would be really, really cool is to have one of these, say, let's go ahead and put it right here. It only has one conveyor spot. So one spot right here at the very bottom, you kind of see right there. Yeah, that's the only spot where you can hook up conveyors to it. So I was thinking of having one of these right here, maybe. So let's see, let's go ahead and maybe, yeah, how about right there, like that. And then having one up on top that's facing the other way. So we'll rotate it like this, and except it's going to be up a little bit higher. So there's going to be like an air spot in between them. And I think it'd be really, really cool to have one of these kind of facing down at this one, and then one kind of facing each other. I think that'd be amazing. So yeah, let me go ahead and kind of figure out how I want to do the catwalk of this right here, and LCD screens. And well, I don't know. We'll come back and do that together. But I do want to go ahead and finish up these walls right here. And actually, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and actually finish up that reactor right there, so I can set up lights, because this is this little light right here. Yeah, this little light right here is that's the only light that I have right now for my ship. I've been using my welder as a mobile spotlight to light up my working areas. Yeah. So I went ahead and I welded together our reactor. So yay! However, I ran into a problem here. It only has one point that can support itself and keep it from flying off into space, and that is where the conveyor plugs into the connector, right? So where that little conveyor spot is, and that conveyor means that the only spot that we can keep it from floating off into space is where we connect it to the conveyor system. So we can't actually put anything into the reactor unless we use the conveyor system. So in order to use the conveyor system, we need power. So I'm going to go ahead and I set up like a little kind of derpy thing right here. So we'll just go ahead and put 5 in there. Okay, so that should go ahead and power up our conveyor system right here, which should allow us to go jump over here into these guys and go ahead. All right, we have a conveyor system right here. So now we should be able to go ahead and like this. Boom. Okay, fantastic. So now that sucker should be powered. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. That looks so cool. That looks super cool. So now I go ahead and get rid of you. Yeah, I needed this little tiny small reactor just so I go ahead and get that conveyor system up and going. So let's see. Do I have room for you? Yeah, I think I do. There we go. All right, fantastic. So yeah, we have power on our ship. Now let me go ahead and set up some lights in here, and we'll go ahead and start working on the interior of this. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get our second reactor up here. So let's see here. We're going to rotate you. No, you're right. You're right. So rotate it like this. Okay, so that should be good. And here's kind of what I'm thinking. I have like a little conveyor system that's coming down to... someone asked me, I had a request to try and put more conveyors inside of our engineering section to kind of make it look a little more industrial. And I thought this kind of accomplished the task right there, which I think would be kind of cool. So I have this little conveyor system that's going to come up around here. And I'm thinking, let's see, which one is it? This one right here. So this is going to be our heavy armor block. So we'll go ahead and continue these guys. This little bulkhead, right? All the way down like that right there. And we'll go ahead and wrap it around, say, right here like this, like that. And then we'll have a ceiling right above it. So the ceiling is going to be right over here. And I'm thinking we'll probably just do like a slope kind of thing. So something like right here. But we'll make this out of light armor. So something like this all the way across right there. And, oh, you know what, though? No, we actually need to not do that. Hang on. That's right, because we have this conveyor right here. So we'll probably just go light armor all the way back to right there like that. Then we'll go slope down to that right there. And then we'll go ahead and do a reverse slope somewhere in here. So am I in the way? Yeah, reverse slope right there. And then regular slope back over this way. And down like that. And then we'll go ahead and continue our ceiling out this way. So, oh no, this is actually the ceiling right there. So we'll go ahead and continue our light armor ceiling out over this way somewhere. So, boop. Okay, let me go ahead and finish up these. Well, actually, I kind of want to leave the ceilings open for right now. Yeah, but let me go ahead and get this sucker right here welded, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I'm currently working on trying to seal up the interior right here. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and get rid of a lot of these kind of sloped exterior blocks. Well, except for what I'm doing right now. The heavy armor ones, I'm going to keep the sloped ones right here because I'm going to need the extra protection for the exterior ones right here. I mean, this is not the exterior of the ship. This is just the exterior of the interior of the ship. I don't know. So, yeah. So what I'm actually doing right now is I decided to go ahead and go with kind of like a sloped roof right here. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of bring the sucker out like this right here. So this is kind of... I'll bring these out a little bit right here like this. So we have kind of a little bit of a sloped interior, kind of up on the top right there. So I think it should help keep us a little bit lighter. The least amount of heavy armor blocks I can have on this ship, the better, right? So I want to have as few of those as possible to keep the sucker super, super light. Over here, I did go ahead and do a little bit of work inside of here. So we'll go ahead. So right here, I have like a little kind of bumped up ceiling right there. And that allows the conveyor belt back over there like that. Yeah, I had a request to go ahead and add more conveyors inside of here to make it look a little more industrial. So I think I mentioned that. And I think it's a cool idea. So I'm going to go ahead and go for it. I do want to keep the ship nice and clean, though. I don't want to have too many conveyors around. I want to hide a lot of that kind of stuff just to keep the ship really, really nice and clean. This is supposed to be a super clean cruiser type thing, right? So let's go ahead and add you. Like this. So kind of run these back like that. And I have my grinder over here to kind of, you know, grind away some of these heavy armor blocks that are super heavy, kind of clog up my inventory. But yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I might actually put like a little slope right here as well. That would cut down on two. I could cut down on two of these heavy armor ones right here. And yeah, I think that would be good. And then we're going to go ahead and kind of fill up the interior, I think. Okay, here's kind of what I'm thinking for the interior of this thing. I went ahead and I finished up the sloped armor in here. You know, sloped armor is really, really good because when things shoot at you, yeah, they like, if a projectile hits you straight on. So say I'm a projectile, right? Yikes! Ah! And I hit it straight on like that. That's bad. But if I hit something like I'm a projectile and I hit it like this at an angle, it's gonna ricochet. Okay, so you don't want too many just kind of flat surfaces. This means that you have less kind of, you know, they don't have like a good angle on you. The more sloped blocks you have, the less kind of good angles that the bad guys will have. So that's kind of my idea. Another one of my ideas with that. So, and also that's just me trying to justify using sloped blocks because they look better. So, all right, let's go ahead and put some things down like this right here. And we'll go ahead and put some like these guys. And then maybe we'll go like this. So what do you think like this right here? So bring it back like that right there. And bring you back like, uh-oh, you're upside down. How'd you get upside down? because you put me that way, Bevo. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put you right there and you right there. Excellent. And we'll go ahead and put some of these little guys right here. A bunch of these look kind of like, oh, I need bulletproof glass. Oh, come here. Come here with you with your bulletproof glass. And boop. All right. Bulletproof glass. All right, fantastic. Yeah, so I'm thinking we're going to put a bunch of these guys down here as well. So boom, like that and like this over here. And then we'll go ahead and put you guys all around right here like that. Oh, I think it's going to be amazing. Oh, I think this is going to be so cool. So I don't know where I should put my LCD screens. I'll probably just go ahead and put some, simple, derpy LCD screens. Actually, I could probably put one right there because I don't have a block right there. Yeah, that would be a good spot for one. I don't know. Maybe another little control area right here in the middle. And then we could put our shields right in front of that. We could actually make this one big room and include both our reactors and our shields in that same big room. That might not be a bad idea. That might actually be a very good idea. I don't know. Let's see. Our shield blocks. Let's go ahead and pull those up. So shields. I can type. So shield blocks. We're going to be using large shield generators. So let's actually go ahead and we'll put you guys over here. So large shield generators, shield capacitor, and shield flux coils. So one thing that a lot of people mentioned on my little miner ship that thank you all so much. Okay, so you see how there's like these little kind of things on the back right here? Kind of like these little spots right here. That's actually where we're supposed to plug in these guys. So you see these guys actually have like a little plug on the back right there. So we'd rotate these guys like this and plug them in like that, right? So I don't actually want any of you where you are right now. So, oh, what did I do? Oh, that's right. You're not a grinder. Okay, let's go and get rid of these. So, my God, that shield block was huge. I didn't realize, I never looked at the big ones before. It's pretty big. That's pretty ginormous. So we could put one, say, right here, like this. And would I be able to get the coils? No, I wouldn't. We'd have to put you out a little bit further out like that. Huh. That could work. It's right up close to the... yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do this. Like that right there. Now you're upside down. There we go. This will work right here. Like that. I think that's right side up. Oh, there's plugs on both sides. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that changes that. Okay, well, then in that case, we'll rotate you. So it'll be something like this. So let's go ahead and pull you up. So we'll go ahead and rotate you. Let's see. I want to make sure that this is right side up. So let's rotate it like that right there. Okay. I'm digging this. I'm digging this. Let's put it right here and right here. And this would give us room, a little extra room between our little catwalks right there. And it'll give us room to go ahead and put all the kind of upgrades onto it. Oh, this thing's going to have a lot of shields. Oh, that's going to be expensive. Oh, gosh. Oh, I may have to do a bit of mining. All right, let me go ahead and kind of figure out how I want to do these. We'll go ahead and put some of you guys. We may do a side of these, like one side of these guys right here, and then one side of the other things. That might be a great idea. So these guys over here, and then these flux coils over on this side. So like that. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, I think this is going to look amazing. This is going to look cool. All right, we'll go ahead and, can we get you in there? Nope, nope, can't quite get it. What's blocking me? How come I can't go up? There we go. Like that. Okay, so yeah, let me go ahead and get these shields built, and we'll be right back. I think I'm going to have to go do a bunch of mining for this. All right, just giving you guys a quick little update. I am currently trying to finish up my little kind of reactor / shield room. Yeah. So I finished up the shields. That actually, it didn't take me, I didn't have to go mining. I did not have to go mining, so that's good. It did take a lot of shield components though, especially these guys. They require like 80 of them. These guys right here, I'll show you what's in there. So 800 construction components, a bunch of steel plate, and some shield components. These guys, I'll tell you one kind of issue with these shields, they require absurd amounts of power. Like, they're turned off right now. Actually, one of them's turned on right now. However, all the little add-ons to it is turned off right now, and only one of the actual shield things is turned on. Because when I finished welding them, yeah, all my power just went out. I had like 50 uranium in there, and suddenly, boom, all that uranium was gone. It was like in no time at all. I was like, oops. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and try and finish up kind of wrapping around this room right here. I'm just going to go do the catwalks the same way we did them on that side right there, right? So exact same thing right here. Because I like it. I like the catwalks like this. I think they look amazing. So, yeah. One other thing I did do right here is I added some of those heavy armor blocks. I know I said I was trying to cut down on as many heavy armor blocks as I use, but I do want some running back to the very back and some to the very front as well, just to kind of keep some structural integrity. Someone posted a comment saying, yeah, if a missile hit you right in the middle of a ship, you would end up with 2 ships. I thought that was funny and very true. Very true. So yeah, I want to make sure we have some good structural integrity going on there. Okay, guys, I think we're almost done with this whole section of the ship right here, which is exciting. I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and do like a little control, like a computer core right up here in front. And then next episode, we're going to come back and we're going to do the forward section of the ship. So the forward section of the ship shouldn't take us long. I don't know. I say that and who knows. But yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm just building out this little section right here. This is actually, I think, going to be kind of a big interior type section. So I'm going to start using a lot of interior type plate, which I think would be good. I might actually go ahead and start taking some stairs going upwards from right here. So I'm going to take these back right here as well. So dude, like that right there. We'll go ahead and let's see. Do you like this, and then some more of you guys across right here. Bringing these out like this. So I'm thinking we're just going to go ahead and bring our corridors together. So it's going to become one corridor from right here. It's going to be a big kind of interior type room. So it might be kind of like a promenade type thing, which might be kind of cool. And let's go ahead and bring you out. Let's see. I was going to do... can I do one of these angled blocks right here? I think I can. Is that how I have it over there? Yes. Okay, so it matches. All right, fantastic. It's always kind of hard to get both sides of the ship to match. I wish there was a mirrored mode in survival. That would be amazing. But nope. All right, let's go ahead and bring you down this way. All right. I think this is going to be cool. I might actually make this part of the exterior of the ship and put some windows along this corridor. I was kind of thinking about that because I was thinking, going through this corridor, it's going to be pretty cool, but it might be kind of dull in a way, since because they're pretty long corridors. I mean, they go all the way back here. I've also started closing off the top a little bit right here as well. And I rounded off this bit right here. This is definitely not going to be the exterior of the ship. So I'm going to have a lot of kind of shell going around right there because I have exciting things planned for our propulsion, which we might actually do propulsion next episode as well. That would be kind of cool. So yeah, let's see here. So if I was to go ahead and put some of these kind of bulletproof glass windows on here, that would look pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of weld this up and kind of see what it looks like, and then we'll see. This is looking pretty good. You know what? I think this is turning out amazing. This is turning out a lot better than I expected. So I've been kind of looking at this, and I think a lot of the stuff that I was planning on being interior and covered by the shell, I might actually make it exterior. See where I added these windows right here? That's along the corridor. And I'm thinking I want the corridor to actually show up on the exterior. So we're going to have the shell. I might actually even leave some of this kind of opened up to the exterior as well. This is all going to be covered by shell for sure, because we're going to have we're going to do the propulsion systems next episode as well. That's going to be some craziness. We're going to be using a lot of like these little pillar blocks, kind of like, those big pillars right over there. We're going to be using a lot of that kind of stuff for the, where the engines are going to be. And then right up here, we're going to have the grand staircase is going to come up over here to what's going to look like a hammerhead, right? The forward section of the ship is going to be capable of being completely independent of the aft section of the ship. Kind of like the saucers in Star Trek, right? So that's kind of my idea with that. Here's kind of we'll kind of like look at a corridor here. So let's see here. Let's get out of, I have to get into third person view to get out of third person view. It's kind of derpy, I know. So here we go. So I added these little windows here, and I like these. I think I'm going to keep them. So, oh, look, there's falafel shipping over there. Like, look at that little corridor. It's going to be a lot better when we have, gravity generator, which I haven't set up yet. But where should I put a gravity generator? I don't know. I haven't even thought about that. And then we're going to have fighters. We do need to build some fighters next episode, hopefully. They're going to be drones. I don't know if I actually mentioned that or not, but the fighter is going to be drones, and they're going to be set to autopilot to fly around our ship and attack anything that's evil, that's mean, that tries to shoot at us. Yes, all that stuff needs to die, and so our drones are going to help us take care of those. So when we get into an engagement, I'm going to go ahead and remote control the drones out of our ship, right? And then I'll go ahead and set them on the autopilot so that they'll patrol around our ship and shoot at anything that's bad and evil. And that's kind of my plan with the fighter drones. So yeah. So Yeah, I think this is right here, like this corridor up here, is going to be part of our exterior. And then I will probably do the shell is going to come up over here like this. And then we're going to have a big propulsion system. It's going to be a ring. It's going to be a ring that's it's going to be kind of apart from that a little bit, somewhat, but it's going to go around the back section right there. And that's where all of our engines are going to be. And then we're going to have a big hammerhead that's going to come out over the front part right. Oh, well, okay. Apparently I can't stop. My dampener's on. Yeah, my dampeners are on. They just don't work very well. So, yeah. All right, guys. So, we're going to go ahead and wrap up right here, and we will come back next episode to take care of all of that. Thank you all very much for hanging out, everyone. Stay safe. Bye-bye.